Back out again after a few rabbits. This time the ground's a good bit damper than the last time I was out, and I didn't see any rabbits on the laneway coming down in at all. But I know this junction here usually has a rabbit or two somewhere about it. And with a very cautious and careful peer over the gate, I noticed a couple of rabbits in the wee meadow in front of me. So I set the shooting sticks down as they weren't going to be much good to me, and very cautiously made my way up to the gate to use it as a means of resting the rifle. The rabbit was only about 25 yards away, and I dropped it nicely with a shot to the head. Again, I'm using my Bushnell Superten, tuned by John Bowkett. It's running at about 15 to 16 foot-pounds of energy in .22. Shot was good. Rabbit didn't feel a thing, and it was a good adult size, a doe. But the feel of things, she wasn't long before she killed. I'd much rather shoot them before they killed than after. I don't like the idea of leaving young below ground with nothing to feed them. Didn't see anything for the next couple of fields, but as I was making my way up to this old rusty gate, I noticed another rabbit in the corner of the meadow. So I took a couple of steps forward to clear myself from the hedge. And took the rabbit again with another nice shot to the head at about 30 yards. There was another rabbit at the top end of the field, but there was no way I was going to get close enough to him. So I ignored him and went to pick up the rabbit I just shot, which took a wee bit more effort than I anticipated because I just couldn't find him in around the edge of the long grass. But finally I located him. It wasn't that big a rabbit, but the shot was still good. So I gave his belly a wee squeeze to get rid of the urine and threw him into the game bag with the other one. And then motored on to the next field. Now this next bit is a very small, it's not even a meadow, it's more like a garden, and when I was approaching it I could see a rabbit sitting about 40 yards in front of me. So I just backed up a wee bit, got rid of the shooting bag so that I could stalk up easier. The gateway, if you could call it that, it's more like a hole in the hedge, is sloped up the way, and it's quite stony, even though you don't really see it as much in the camera from here. But the field was a wee bit higher than the path, so I kept myself as low as possible to try and cover my approach. The grass was sitting in, the rabbit was sitting in long grass, so it would make it harder for it to see me. The further up the path I got, the higher I got and the lower I had to get to make sure that the rabbit couldn't see me. But once I thought I was in about a good 30-35 yards, I got the stick set up and brought the rifle up, which just brought the muzzle of the rifle up above the grass in the field, and I was able to take the rabbit again with a nice shot to the head. I better remember to go get my game bag. Wouldn't be the first time I've left it behind me. And that isn't the first set of shooting sticks I've lost either. Again, nice shot to the head. It had actually gone through the eyeball, but I'd still killed it nice and cleanly. And it looked as if it was a buck rabbit. Once I'd given the belly a bit of a squeeze, they went back into the game bag with the other two. I like this game bag. It's a wee bit lighter with more pockets on it than the one I used to use, the Napier, whatever way you pronounce it, deluxe gun bag. But it comes with a quick snap connector for the sling as standard, which comes in handy. I tried one or two other fields, but didn't manage to see anything. And while I was making my way down this field, I spotted a rabbit just the other side of an electric fence in the long grass. He probably thought he was hidden. I didn't actually see him till I was almost onto him, but he was about 30 yards away. Took the shot and totally missed. Well, I'd rather have a clean miss than a wounded rabbit any day, so can't complain. I'd made my way down some of the other fields and there was nothing because the grass was so long I couldn't see anything, and I'd given up till a rabbit almost ran out from under my feet and stopped about 20 yards away. I could just about see the tip of its ears above the grass, and I had to manoeuvre myself about a bit before I could get a clear shot at it. I gave a couple of lip squeaks to get it to lift its head up and took the shot. If it had kept on running into the hedge, it would have been safe, but it must have thought I couldn't see it in the long grass. Shot was a wee bit lower, hitting it in the nape of the neck than I intended, but it still had the desired effect and killed it cleanly. That was another pregnant doe. Well, 4 rabbits for my efforts and another nice evening out with the rifle.